me what's happening to you. 'Cause everything is breaking down for you. 'Cause
Right, good evening and welcome to the latest instalment of our Unleashed interview series. We are promoting Pentrefest, which is happening on the 27th and 28th of February. And we're excited because we've got our good friends from Fallen North with us tonight. Guys, can you introduce yourselves?
Yeah, hi everybody. We are Fallen North, all the way from sunny Preston. We're looking forward to playing Pentrefest in the next couple of weeks.
Okay, so do you want to start left to right? Tell us who you are and what you do in the band.
Left it is. I'm Neil, I play bass.
I'm Dave, I'm on drums.
I'm Colin, lead vocalist.
I'm Ben, I try and play guitar.
Okay, and we are missing somebody because he's got a slightly upset stomach. Who's that?
So it's our stand-in, Rishi, who's currently on rhythm guitar and backing vocals. But our permanent member is Steve. This is Shreddy Steve taking his place as his stuffed doppelganger called Shreddy Steve.
Very good. Okay. So, well, I would be careful bringing that to Pentrefest because obviously we've got Basement Torture Killings playing for us, and you know how they feel about teddy bears.
Okay.
So let's take you back to the start when you formed the band. Tell us how you got together and what your goals were.
So the reason why we started together is we've all been in previous bands before that have tried it and didn't make it for various reasons. As we've got older, we've got less caring about actually trying to make it and more about just having a good time, playing music. So me and Neil got the band together. We were then introduced by another local drummer to Dave, who Dave then joined the band. And then we previously had Roz, who used to be in a band with Neil, and that made up our original lineup. Roz then decided that she decided it took a bit too much of her time up because of what she does for a job. So we decided to expand and bring it to a 5-piece. So we brought in Steve, that was Roz's replacement. And then we got a message from Ben here, who then said that he wanted to show his interest, came down, blew away his audition, and then Steve went, I'm not a lead anymore, he is. That then settled the 5-piece, and then since then we've kind of been growing, and basically all we want to do is we just want to go to as many places as we can, entertain as many people as we can, and have a laugh doing it, which is why we do all of it for very little in terms of give back. But we just want to enjoy ourselves, but have other people enjoy what we're doing as well.
Okay, so that's obviously a massive change for yourself because you've gone from playing and singing to just singing. How are you finding that transition?
It was difficult at first. I did not know what to do with my hands. But then I relied a lot on feedback from other people to say how it was looking from the outside in. And every single time it was a case of, you're doing great, crack on with it. What you're doing is brilliant. Don't try and change too much. But then a couple of people that have been in bands themselves doing it, they've kind of given me a few pointers. They've kind of said, try and do this, that, and the other. And every single show, I try and just bring something new to it. And so far, it seems to be working.
Okay, good stuff. So you're now settled as the 5-piece. And obviously you've got a very, very varied musical style, one that, no one's going to pin down. What kind of influences do you bring to your shows when you're when you're playing and you're writing?
I think it comes from all over the place because Neil likes a lot of sort of technical, sort of death metal style stuff. I like anything from sort of punk rock to prog to heavy metal, thrash metal, black metal.
We get it.
Yeah.
Yes. A lot of shit.
Colin, you bring a sort of classic heavy metal and more sort of modern heavy metal style, with obviously a sort of dual singing and growling vocals. And Ben just rips the shit out of guitar and we fucking love him for it.
So the new guys are fitting in quite well then, yeah?
Absolutely, yeah. So again, Steve settled in really quickly. Sadly, he's got his illness, unfortunately, so he's not playing with us right now, but we hope to have him back on stage at some point soon. But we've got Rishi taking his place, and Rishi is a phenomenal guitarist. You'll know him from previous bands. He's been around the circuit for years now. And yeah, he's slotting in really well as a replacement for the time being.
Okay, so is this like an exclusive for Pentrefest? Is it going to be Rishi's first gig with the band or anything like that,
No, so Rishi recently played with us in Preston.
Right.
And he smashed the gig. That was his first proper one with us. Absolutely nailed it. So we're looking forward to happening back again, because we now know that the live sound is probably even better than the practice sound. So yeah, he'll be with us for a while, because we wish Steve the most speedy recovery, but it's not a very quick process. It will take some time before he's going to be even capable of getting back in the rehearsal room, let alone back on stage. So we will have Rishi for quite some time yet, but Steve's always going to be our number one guitarist.
Okay, well, from all of us at New Metal Productions and Pentrefest, we do wish Steve very well and a speedy recovery. So let's talk about what you got plans. Have you got album ready, or are you got plans to record one? What stuff have you got that people can get hold of?
Cool. Me, yeah. So we're in the process. We've wrote quite a few new tracks. With me and Steve coming in, it has changed the band, hasn't it? That sonically, it has changed it quite a lot.
All for the good.
I think so. I mean, I loved Rose's sound as well when she was in. The original Fallen North. I mean, that's the reason I reached out to you guys in the first place. Really, really loved it. Great grungy tone. Me, as you know, I've been in other groups and I have a bit of a proggy feel sort of thing, and it sort of fits. It does fit well. So with some of the writing, some of the soloing, some of the new layering of some of the tracks, you can tell that someone else has joined the group. Not that I've got much influence. Easy, man. But yeah, so an album should be out this year. In fact, Steve is the one mixing it. So he's still involved in the group, even though he's not here playing his acts as he should be. But he's still very much a member of the band, and as I say, doing his bits. So yeah, an album will be out in the next few months, 3 months.
We've just literally laid down the last of the vocals last week. That was sent across to him, and he's mixing them now. So hopefully we should have that back fairly soon. There's still quite a bit on Spotify that you can still get hold of right now, the pre-recorded stuff. So there's Monster on there, there's White Lies on there, and then there's the original EP that we did. But there's also tons of videos everywhere, so YouTube, places like that.
Oh, fantastic. So have we got a release date pending for the new album?
We can't set a date, surely, because we don't know how week to week Steve's different and how his situation is. So We're hoping by the tour in October, we're hoping it's going to be done for then, so we can have a bit of an event for it. But for now, it's date pending.
We should pick a
Okay, so
It was birthday. Welcome to Fallen North. This is what we talk about all the time.
So yeah, that was 20th of April.
You know it?
Yeah.
It's my mate who's there as well.
Mate.
But apparently they always got mine pure. So
okay, well, since you mentioned the tour, that's what obviously after Pentrefest, you will have other shows and things like that. Can you tell us a little bit about what is upcoming in the Fallen North live scene?
Yeah, so our calendar's pretty full in it. As I said before, we're trying to do it for the love of it. We've also got jobs and families and stuff like that, so we try and set ourselves at least 1 gig a month without pushing it too far and getting kicked out of our houses. So we have 1 gig a month now, pretty much, except from August, all the way up to November now. So we've got Metal to the Masses coming up in the week straight after Pentra, which we'll probably touch on a bit later on. We've got Chesterfield in April. Looks like we might be coming to XS in May. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And then in June, it's a sub in Blackpool, then a local gig in July. Like I say, August is out. September, we're all the way up in Percy's and Whitchurch. October, we've got the tour, which will be Newcastle, hopefully Carlisle, and then Manchester. And then November, I think we've just booked in with 1,000 Cuts for Stoke. So I got
fantastic. So it is quite a busy schedule then, with a lot going on.
Yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
well, and that's that's how you want to be really as a band, isn't it? So obviously we do the Metal to Masters North Wales, which you did appear in a couple of years ago. So where are you playing this year?
Burnley.
Burnley, right?
Yeah,
Okay, and is that Sanctuary? Is it?
it is Sanctuary. Yeah,
So do you have the dates?
6th of March.
6th of March. So 6th of March, guys. Metal to the Masters Burnley. I think is that Bloodyard territory?
Bloodjars Preston, actually.
Oh, were they Preston? Were they? Ah, right. Okay.
Yeah, they are
So
Preston based. There isn't a Melt to the Master in Preston, so that is the
right.
closest. So yeah, technically you're correct. It is,
Yes.
but they did win it, and so did Ward 16 a few years back as well.
Oh, so there's big boots there to fill then.
And hopefully full more this year.
Yeah. So big boots to fill then with them winners. Some big pedigrees there. So yeah. So after that, have you got anything else in the works? You're looking further afield, or is it just a case of we've got a lot going on? Let's nail that first.
What's that now? See you. Yeah, I thought you might. Neil, the man of 1,000 words. I mean, as with every band at the moment, and you'll feel it as well, as part of Northeast Wales. A lot of bands are currently under the crunch trying to get venues because venues are just not coping at the moment. So it's harder more than ever to get things in. We're fortunate in the fact that we don't just know promoters, we know other bands as well, and we get on really well with things like Any Given Reason, which is, I know it's another band that's involved. Like say 1,000 Cuts from earlier. We've got the Rocketeurs from Blackpool. All these bands that will message us and say, "Do you fancy joining this?" Because we've already got one booked in. So we are quite fortunate in that respect because I see so many bands crying out on different groups and stuff like that, saying, "Please, we knew that need help as a promoters out there." So we are really fortunate in that fact. So we count our blessings. If anything decent does come up and the opportunity comes up, we'll always approach it as a group and we'll say, "Are we all free?" But actively, I'm quite happy with how many we've got, and so's our families, which helps. So, because I know that if we get any more, probably Dave's missus will probably turn around and say, "Have you not got enough already?"
Okay, so we'll just talk now. Just a quick one, Pentrefest. You have played a few shows for us in the past. This is the big one for you. What are you bringing, and why should people come and watch you guys at Pentrefest?
Well, we're bringing this. Oh, you mean as into the show? Sorry. Yeah, we're basically bringing our brand new 5-piece. Like I think we actually played. Believe it or not, last time we played for you guys, we had Steve.
Right.
And he actually played for us at the time, and he smashed it out of the park.
I think it's our first or second ever show together.
Yes, it was the second because the first one was the biker show.
It was,
and then the second one was that one. What we basically want to bring to it is a big sound, a live show that we feel has got more and more polished as we've been going through it. We've also got Rishi. He's now doing the different backing vocals. He's really harmonizing things. So what we're trying to bring is we're trying to bring you something that once you're in, you're not leaving. You're going to stay and you're going to watch and you're going to enjoy it because everything's different. We've also we're unleashed a couple of brand new covers as well, which people will know. And they have sung along to. We tried one of them out at the last gig and it went down the storm, didn't it? So, yeah, we just want to bring a decent show to people who have come specifically to watch good bands.
Fantastic. Well, guys,
Only a tenner.
Very good shout.
well, thanks very much. Well, thanks very much for your time, gents. It's been an absolute pleasure catching up with you. It's only a few weeks to go now, so obviously we can't wait to see you on the Saturday the 28th of February at Pentrefest. Thank you very much, gents.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello there, everybody, for Pentrefest. We are Fallen North from Preston. And please come down get down yourself to Pentrefest on Friday and the Saturday. We will be down on the Saturday. For now, please enjoy this footage of our Leicester tour for November at Hard Rock Hell. This is Monster.
Yeah.